Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aries. Now this will be for the 9th to the 15th of May 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget though, it is a general reading. It is not going to suit every single person out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa. So keep that in mind. Alright, so I've already pulled the oracle cards. And then we'll do the tarot together like I've been doing the last couple of weeks. I rather like that, so we'll do that. I've already pre-shuffled. So these are just to give it a bit of a quick shuffle on camera. All right, let's start. Aries. You're not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. You know, it's like to be led where you're meant to go and to, you know, do things that, you know, they're trying to guide you. They're trying to help you. Whether it's God, the universe, whoever you believe, your guides, the spirits, you know, like they're trying to help you. You just need to pay attention. They might be coming to you in your dreams. They might be giving you, you know, numbers for you to Google. They might be giving you, you know, you might see a lot of butterflies or, I don't know, you might be attracted to a certain type of crystal for a reason or, you know, who knows. Whatever this is, I feel like, you know, they're doing it for a reason. So you just need to pay attention. You've also got dream big, and it says let go of small thoughts about yourself, see yourself succeeding. So stop putting out negative thoughts, put out positive. You know, when you're trying to manifest, you need to have faith and believe that you are going to succeed, because if you're not doing that, you're not going to manifest what it is you do want. Okay, next we have gamble in reverse. So, are you not wanting to take a gamble? Are you not sure if you want to take the risk? I mean, upright, it's all about taking the gamble. You know, taking the risk, jumping in, but it's like you don't want to, or you're not. Is that because you're maybe being guided to do something and you're like, no, I don't want to do it, and you know, or is something coming in that will require you to kind of take a risk? Maybe it's not your usual type. Maybe it's not something you would normally go for, possibly, and it's going to take a bit of a gamble. Do you want to put yourself out there? You do have a guide. As I said, they are trying to guide you. There could be somebody on the other side, also, that, you know, a loved one, but you know, they are trying to help you. So I feel like, and I'm pretty sure the last reading, was it the last reading that said you were going to be guided? Let me just check. Yeah, you are being divinely guided to your counterpart. Oh my goodness. I mean, I asked when I started this reading, I said to the universe, like, tell me what I need to, like, Aries to know. And, you know, I mean, for some reason, I mean, well, it's not for some reason, it's, I get a lot of the same readings, and that's because people are not making changes in their lives. And this is what the universe, God, whoever wants you to know. And, you know, you are being guided. As I said, you need to stop I'm hearing with the gamble, like stop wasting time. You're wasting time on a lot that isn't worth taking the gamble. It's not worth the risk, you know what I'm saying? Before I thought it might have been that you're not doing that, but I'm actually hearing it's more that it's not worth taking the risk. And it's funny because 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is all about choices in partnerships. You've also got 8 here, and 8's about taking action, transforming, which is interesting. But yeah, I just feel like pay attention. Like, that's the action you've got to take, is you really just got to pay attention to these signs that the universe is trying to give you. They're trying to help you because they want you to have this new beginning. And I feel like it is in love, because you've got the love card underneath that. It's in reverse. Oh, look, remember what I said about butterflies? Like, I don't look under these. I do these with you on camera. Like, I just shuffle and then read them with you when I'm here on camera. It's just to save a bit of time, but I don't actually look underneath, and yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, you're not feeling very happy in life. I don't feel like you're doing a lot that brings you pleasure. I feel like you're kind of just living, you know, going each day, day by day. Nothing all that exciting happening. You're not feeling really, you know, content or happy, or, you know, where you are. You don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not where you want to be in life. I feel like for some of you, it's that you want love, and or you want a new beginning. You're not happy where you are. You know, whatever this is, you just feel like you doubt that you're going to be successful. You doubt that you're going to get what it is that you want. But they're trying to help you. You just need to pay attention. I don't know if something just weird just happened on my camera just then. I don't know. I was looking down and then I looked up and there was some lines going on my camera. I don't know if that will show. But anyway, that's obviously maybe a sign from the universe. All right. Now, you have realization and self-reflection. I just want to read out of the book for these because I feel like they're going to be very accurate. Okay, realization. With self-awareness, oh, hold on, this one here. This is in reverse. It's all about knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. I don't feel like you've really looked at yourself. And the reason I say that is because you've got here self-reflection. I mean, these two I looked at, funny enough. And it's all kind of entwined, because you need to do that self-examination, and I don't feel like you have done that self-reflection. Like, what part do you play? Like, I just want to know, what part do you know, play in your relationships? I mean, you know, when they're failing, they're not working, what's your part? Like, is it because you've got, you know, pain from the past? Is it because there's fear? Or, you know, whatever this is, I feel like you need to realize what your part is so that you can actually grow. And then you can release them. So yeah, you might have a realization that you have a pattern, a bad habit, or a behavior that's causing you pain. You may feel worry, you may feel pain, as I said. And then you can take the responsibility to actually change that. Change where you're at. If you're not happy, find out why. And also, I guess knowing yourself will also completely enable you to accept yourselves more, or yourself more, and love who you really are. So yeah, self-reflection is definitely important. Now with the self-reflection, the more you know about yourself, the more you're able to steer yourself, you know, better in your life. Know what you believe and why. Maybe be open to new things as well. Self-reflection is something we all would benefit from doing. You know, it helps us to turn our awareness inward. And it says, some people are not sure exactly how to self-reflect, and so they don't even try. To change this, examine the various ways to self-reflect during a regular 5-minute recap of the day as you commute home or before dinner. Sit quietly and think about all that has happened and your reactions to it on this moon. every moon cycle. Record how you feel each day. There are many ways to self-reflect, and one will suit you. Some people self-reflect, but when they do, they don't like the feelings of vulnerability, anger, guilt, or even defensiveness. Why go there when it isn't pleasant? Here is where we grow our self-responsibility. Short-term pain will certainly be worth long-term gain if we do not ignore the elephant in the room. A regular practice of self-reflection allows us to intercede before problems get too big. We can, for example, catch ourselves before something gets way out of hand. We can apologize and make amends to someone for our mistake. We can catch negative patterns and stop them in their tracks. So self-reflection helps like the building resilience as well. As I said, you do this, you realize and know your part into why you're not happy in life. Why is your relationships not working? Why, like, what is it that you need to change? You need to do this self-reflection so you can grow and release them, like I said. And then the last ones that you have, let's have a look. You've got on guard, competing for someone, needs space, takes time, skilled interaction, guarded. I feel like you need to put up your boundaries, and I feel like, you know, if someone's not just interested in you and they're spreading their energy, you know, scattering their energy, I feel like with other people, I feel like walk away, because it's not your person. You shouldn't have to compete for somebody. The people that you keep finding, I feel like, are not wanting to commit. They're not wanting to, you know, advance with you. Why is that? I mean, as I said, this is more about you needing to realize what it is about you that you can change so that you can then attract better. Because as I keep saying, the best healed version of you will attract the best healed version of someone else. You might have somebody who is actually, which is what I said to you about not your type. They might actually be really nervous and really shy. Someone out there may like you, but they're so shy that they think, you know, they have no chance in hell of, you know, anything. So they don't even ask you out. They don't do anything. You know, then they second guess themselves. If they think they can, then they talk themselves out of it. So I feel like somebody wants to ask you out, but they're probably too shy or too nervous. They probably see you as, you know, very attractive, and that causes, you know, insecurities in themselves. I don't know whether you're a cat lover. But I feel like you just need to get out there and just have fun. And funny, the card's called Meow. So whether there's something to do with cats, I don't know. Maybe a person like cats. Maybe you like cats. But I feel like it's all about being free-spirited and having fun. Don't try to fit in. And I don't know if your person, this shy person, is also trying to fit in. You know, as I said, they're very insecure in their own self, obviously, and they think that they're not, you know, what's that saying about batting above their, whatever it is, batting above the average or whatever it is. There's that saying, and I feel like that's what they're kind of thinking. Yeah, fear. Like, I feel like they are so... It's all about fear. They just, I think they're just scared, you know. Fear gets in the way. They kind of talk themselves out of it, as I said. They do think about you, but they just are probably too scared to actually, you know, come and see you and say hello and ask you out or whatever. Oh, yeah, I've already shuffled these. All right, let's move on to the tarot. Interesting, though. I feel like this has been... hopefully this will open your eyes into things that you can change. and ways to go about changing it. And also pay attention to, as I said, what the universe is trying to say to you, because they're trying to help you. Okay, let's go 9 cards, please, for Aries. Go this way, 9 cards. Oop. It's a quick way to get 9 cards. Jesus. Okay, 3 more. It's hard only having small hands, let me tell you. It's like these cards are probably bigger than not much smaller than my hands. So my fingers don't stretch all that well, but anyway. Okay, 3 more cards for Aries, please. Okay, 2 more cards for Aries, please. Thank you. Just went flying into my incense. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Now let's just see what you've got. Oh, on the bottom you have the 4 of Michael. Now that's the same as the 4 of Swords. You know, that talks about you needing to kind of take some time. You need to just have a break. You need to have, you know, retreat from a situation, have, you know, doing some contemplation, you're doing some resting, recovering, meditation, recuperating from something. I just feel like you're taking that time to kind of, you know, get some relief from some stress, just kind of taking a break, taking some time for you. You may even spend time in nature, but I feel like it's more about, at the moment, you taking time for you. So I don't feel like you're out there trying to, you know, or if you are, you need to take a break and just like stop looking for this love of your life. As I said, and I've said in the last reading, someone is guiding you. The universe, a guide, spirit, God, whoever you believe. 1707. Interesting. Google that angel number. I mean, 7s are about challenges and obstacles too. So back to where we're at. So sorry. I think that's the washing machine. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. The washing machine here is very noisy compared to my house. Okay. Anyway, where we were at. So, you really just, you really need to take that time for you, like I said. Now, your whole read is all about you with the 10 of Raphael, the 10 of Cups. This is all about, you know, happy family, contentment. You know, you want this divine love. You want this blissful relationship with kids. And, you know, like if you look in the background, there's a couple of kids back here. There's, you know, the people. It's whatever this is, right? I think there might even be, is there an animal in that picture? Not that I can see, but anyway, it's like you just want this happy life, right? You want to feel content, you want to be happy, you want what you want, and that's to have this, for the majority of you, this family, whatever this family, traditional family life is for you, whether it's, doesn't have to be a male and female, can be whatever, but it's about that. You and you're finding someone to love you, you know, possibly have kids, whatever this is. You just feel like you've had a lot of lost opportunities in your life. And you're feeling very lonely, but at the same time, I feel like you're not really turning, maybe dealing with it in a good way. Maybe it's all about sex. Maybe you're finding somebody that, it's like, I don't know, for some of you, it might just be an individual message. I'm like, see how it's like bondage? Somebody, I don't know if it's like one person or a couple, but there's somebody that's into that kind of bondage. You know, they like the kind of kinky sex. Okay, that's going to be very specific, but you know, I feel like that isn't going to lead you where you want to be. You know, I feel like you need to withdraw from these. You need to withdraw from these situations. You know, if you want this happy family life, I mean, for some people it may be that, but I feel like it's more, I mean, you can have this kinky relationship with, you know, your person or whatever, but I feel like it's more about, don't just look for sex, you know, don't just look for that good time. I feel like it's about more than that. But I feel like you've been looking for that, but you've been getting that. And I feel like this is all some sort of, you know, lesson from you. I don't feel like you have the same, or they don't have the same values and expectations as you do. So I feel like, yeah, that's why you keep getting hurt. And part of the reason you keep getting hurt, I'm not saying everybody's into kinky, you know, kinky sex or whatever, but I'm just saying that you're not finding the people that are actually after a relationship. You're finding people that are just after sex, or after one-nighters, or for a bit of fun, or, you know, maybe they've got addictions, whatever this is, right? I just feel like they're not the type of person that you want as your family life, your person. Because, I mean, this is like happily ever after, you know, and yeah, you keep getting these people, and I feel like I'm telling you the truth here, you know, there you are again, Four of Swords. You need to take that break, like I said. It's exact same card as what you had here. You need to have this break, because, you know, these people, they just keep leaving you out in the cold. You're feeling like a victim though, and I know you're lonely, and, you know, you want what you want, but it's the kind of people that you're getting, right? You're getting these kind of people that aren't making you happy. As I said, they're not going to be able to fulfill, oh, my whole body just goosebumped. They're not going to be able to fulfill this happily ever after for you, because once again, they're not after a commitment. I just saw 22, 2211, 2211. Google that as well. Twos are all about choices in partnerships. And as I'm talking about it, it's funny that came up. And you've got two over here too, actually. All right. What else have you got? Let's have a look. You got two of Ariel as well. The Two of Pentacles. 222. 2222, even 4 twos. Anyway, back to where I'm at. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the shop. But your Two of Ariel, your Two of Pentacles, you know, this is about choices. This is about you needing balance, weighing up your options. You need to find balance, relationships with balance in them, where there's this equal give and take. Rather than you just giving, and them taking. I feel like they're probably, these people are more just distractions. I don't feel like they're lost opportunities. I feel like they're more distractions for you. Because you're feeling lonely, like you look for things that will kind of fill your gap, fill the time. I don't mean that in a weird sexual way. I just mean fill your time. Like, you know, you've got this time where there's nothing, you're not seeing anyone, you're feeling lonely, and it's like, oh, I just need a distraction. So I feel like that's what this is. Yeah. You really need, as I said, you really need to look at what it is, learn what it is you want in your life. What are your expectations? What are your values? You know, do you want the traditional, you know, marriage? Like, what is it you want? And as I said, you are being guided. There you are being guided. Whatever action you're led to take, I feel like you need to take that. Be a risk taker. Maybe you need to be a risk taker. And it's funny that that even came up because of the card over here. As I said, I feel like you need to stop taking the gamble and stop taking the risk with these people that are not offering you what you want. But be a bit of a risk taker in that, you know, even if it's not your person, like even if it's not your typical type, say you're very outgoing and someone comes in that's very shy, you know, and maybe that's not what you're normally attracted to, you know what? What's the harm? Give them a shot. As I said, don't hang on to these people if they're not your people. Stop hanging on to them. And I know that you have an issue with that, but you need to stop hanging on to them. You go on one date, see what they're like, and then if they're not your type, get rid of them. But get to know someone. You know, give them one date. Get to know the person. You've got the moon. I feel like you're going to have to release whatever fear you have. And as I said to you before, there was the fear card. You know, I feel like if you do this self-reflection and go through that time where you're thinking and you're realizing, and, you know, I just feel like you need to release the fear. Just because you've been hurt in the past, I feel like it doesn't, yeah. I mean, all of this is part of this self-reflection and the realization so you can grow. And I feel like that's exactly that card. You need to, you know, be careful of repressing things. Really deal with what it is you've been repressing. And also deal with the hurt, the fear. Page of Swords. You may get some sort of communication from somebody. As I said, this person that's shy, maybe they're going to send you a, you know, message, because it's easier to do things online than it is to, you know, do it in person. We'll see. Then you've got the Three of Michael, Three of Swords in reverse. You're releasing the past. Well, you're needing to release the past. Because I feel like, you know, all of this will help you with your growth. You know, part of this realization, self-reflection, you know, is all to find out what it is you need to change. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, but I feel like part of your issue and part of why you feel fear and part of why you have a lack of hope and, you know, don't think you're going to be successful and, you know, all these things. First of all, you're putting that out there. So if you're trying to manifest, you're not going to get what you want. Google angel number 2828. Might be relevant. But also, I feel like, yeah, I mean, 8s are all about action. And you're not doing that. So part of this is you need to release the past. You need to deal with whatever it is that's hurt you in the past. So you can heal wounds, you can grow, and you won't bring the baggage from now to your new relationship either. So part of that is definitely important. It's all about growing. Four of Cups. As I said, it's weird, right? It came out like this. So upright, it's all about being unfulfilled, depressed, dissatisfied, resisting the change, you know, you're feeling like stuck. But in reverse, it talks about being disappointed and being hesitant. So I feel like you're in both of them at the moment. You are in that place of not feeling all that happy. You're feeling like this situation isn't fulfilling you. The relationships are not fulfilling you. You know, they're not giving you what you want. And as I said, they're not. But on the same token, like, you're going to be hesitant to open your heart because you've been so disappointed over and over and over. So it's hard to kind of go in there. As I said, you need to deal with this hurt. Then we have the Ten of Gabriel. This is the same as the Ten of Wands. Like, you're just exhausted. You've got no perspective. You're feeling oppressed, as I said, because you just keep having these situations that feel like a burden. They feel like so much hard work. It's like, oh, so much hard work. This person, is too hard to have to try to please this person all the time, or, it's just too hard. When those relationships that you're in, they're just too hard. And then you think to yourself, like, I don't want to be in this situation. Seven of Pentacles. As I said, this is not about looking at these relationships with a long-term view. I just feel like it's never, like with the card up here, wherever that card was, it's not advancing. It's not progressing to anything. They come in, they get what they want. Maybe even some of them, maybe you've got more money than these people. I don't know. But I feel like you need to just work on your own independence. Work on your finances for now. A lot of these people, this card had overturned. A lot of these people leave you out in the cold, like I said. So, in the end, it's a burden. You're not even happy, but they're the ones that ghost you. They're the ones that leave you. They're the ones that make you feel like shit, yet, it's like you're not even happy anyway. Then you got the Four of Raphael, the Four of Cups in reverse. As I said, it's the exact same card. This is the one that came out like this. You're not... You need to retreat. You need to withdraw. You need to really do that introspection because, as I said, you've been hurt. Why are you holding on to these situations that aren't fulfilling you? What are you learning? What part do you play? Like, it's all that self-reflection comes back to the self-reflection. You really need to do it. Then you've got the Knight of Gabriel in reverse. This is the same as the Knight of Wands. I just feel like, as I said, these people have scattered energy. I also feel like, you're not progressing, but at the same time, you're frustrated. There's arguments, there's jealousy, there's suspicion. You've probably got insecurities. You've got anxiety. I just feel like, so you procrastinate. You don't take action. Because I feel like you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from here. But at the same time, is that because you're hanging on to these people that aren't obviously codependent? Obviously, you feel like you need these distractions, these gap fillers, like I said. So you procrastinate and you hold on to these situations that aren't fulfilling you. Look, Hangman in reverse. Exactly. Stalling, resisting the change. You're like resisting getting rid of these people. You're indecisive. Like, you just stay there even though it's not making you happy. But you are going to break a cycle with the Wheel. This is about a new beginning, a change in direction that's going to give you happiness. But once again, you need to break the cycle. You need to stop hanging on to these people that, you know, give you nothing. These people that are there for, what's that saying? Something but not a long time. Fun time, not a long time. Something along those lines. I'm really shit at the quotes. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, you know, you can change that. And then you've got the world, like, very happy ending. You know, this is about completing the lesson. So you are going to start having some good luck. You are going to start, you know, having endings bringing new beginnings with the wheel. So once you learn the lesson, you can have this new beginning. And as I said, it's going to come with success and victory and happiness, fulfillment. So the quicker you can break the cycle, learn the lesson, stop attracting these people and hanging on to them. As I said, if you can show the universe, no, that's not what I want, you're breaking the cycle. And I mean, even if you're asking me like, oh, I don't know how to do that, so you procrastinate. Well, when you see these red flags, see ya. When they're not offering you what you want, see ya. When that you're feeling like, but once again, you also need to do the work on yourself. Like I said, that self-reflection, because you're codependent. Oops. If I can get the card out without it knocking all the other cards. Oh my God. You're codependent. You're hanging on to these people because, you know, and there you are, like, not being able to make a decision, knowing you need to make a decision, but you've kind of got conflicted feelings. Yeah. You fear the unknown. But, you know, you keep getting these people where you're an option. And they're the Five of Swords. They're doing something toxic. They're doing something wrong. They're doing something they shouldn't be doing. And it just leaves you feeling the same way. Anxious and fear and all these things. Now, what you need to remember is you want this, right? You want this 10 of Cups. You want this 10 of Pentacles. You want this happy family with stability and security and all these things. But instead, this is what you're getting. The 10 of Cups. You need to do the self-healing. Stop attracting these people that are narcissists and ruthless and, you know, don't give a shit. All about sex. I just feel like it's a lot about sex. And I feel like once you break the cycle, you'll get a new love. You'll get this relationship that's going to come with fulfillment, like I said. You've got to break the cycle first. Anyway, that is what I have. What am I at? 37 minutes. Well, that's a bit quicker. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.